Yeah, no problem. Dude, I was laying on the back. You're like, I'll be there in a second.
I was busy trying to not die, so I couldn't get to you right away, dude.
I'm serious. I was just
I'm just not going to wear a mouth guard. I don't know what is in my bag.
Oh, look, Christian's here. Oh,
Did you need, like, a spray?
shit. Christian made it.
No.
All right. So,
Lotion in there for a while.
you guys know, Ben, let me do.
My tongue is numb now.
You guys know that we've been talking about the jab and cross in our fundamental, nice technical straight jab cross. Last class we practiced that technical hook, and we were going to get into this gazelle. We never did. So this is going to cover the 3 with movement, 1 and 2 with movement. So to start with the 3, that hook, all my gazelle I'm going to do is tuck my elbow and twist my hip. This is going to wind my body up. From here, I'm going to hop, and it's a hop and a twist at the same time to be able to land this hook. Now, this lands with a bunch of power. We have other variations. You can go down to the body with this as well. A slight variation of this is that pep that we hop to the side. However, let's focus on the straight forward gazelle today. So we're just going to throw the jab to find range. Gazelle. Notice after I pull my hand in off the jab, that's that line that I'm looking for to set up that gazelle. Jab, jab, gazelle, back and forth. Back and forth. Let's use our hand instead of, sorry, we trained earlier and we were in the guard. I told you guys it's all about landing that kill shot today, right? The gazelle is one of those kill shots that if you land, you can really do some damage. So as he goes, he's going to leave his hand out, and he's going to go. Looking for that kill shot. Hands up, 1, 2, 3, let's go. I'll get you some music right now. Jab, jab, gazelle.
You go ahead.
Are you criminal high right now?
I'm fried.
Yeah, Naruto once. Gotta hit my face. Yeah, there you go. Come on. You got it, you got it. Jab, jab, winding gazelle.
I'm pre-planning your hood. It's right here. You better hit my face.
Started on
You
Pete's
better
fuel pump
hit my
yesterday.
face.
Oh, what?
On Pete's fuel pump.
Oh, dude, he said you had so much stuff to do on his car. He said, like, his electrical's messed up, too.
Yeah, I can't get it to send power to the fuel pump. Now that we have a good fuel pump in there, his fuel pump like shorted out and backfed power somewhere. So I have to like try to trace wherever the fuck it's going.
So he has a short, then.
He has a short somewhere.
Yeah.
And his wire harness goes from the pump above his frame and then God knows where. So I can't like, I don't know, it's gonna be fucking hard.
Yeah, he was like,
I'm gonna
he
try
rode a
to
bike here. He's like, Christian's got my car. It's bad.
Dude.
Why don't you go help the ladies today since it's like iffy on the movement today? Yeah. There it is.
See how you're still staying kind of square. I'm glad my body is
Got it. Got it. Got it, Ben. Heard. That was the same thing I did.
No problem. 13 seconds, we'll talk some details.
Ah, that was terrible.
let's talk about the way to generate this whip. I know you guys probably felt it, but as you're throwing this, sometimes it feels really awkward. You don't feel like you really get that pop, right? So we talk about this Cali hook, where we whip our arm back and we throw this nice long hook. This is kind of the motion with that gazelle. I have to be able to wind my hips. So after you jab and you pull, you're winding. When you uncork, it's just like that hook where I'm unloading my hips and I just take a hop forward. The beautiful thing about the gazelle is I can hop at angle as well, which sets up other things. So, as you're gazelling this time, start with a nice round hook, hit once or twice, chamber, unwind with your body. Notice, I am faced away. If I was going to turn back in, I'd have to turn my feet to turn in. I am committing to this gazelle. Yeah? All right. Start with that long Cali hook. Gazelle. Little hop behind you. Hands up. 1, 2, 3. Let's go.
That's the world's greatest high five, man.
That's it. You feel the whip? Whip through that.
Finally. Okay.
Yeah, better. So when you do that Cali hook, really let that show. I want you to let that arm roll off your top. Like a slap. Yes. Start with the
So,
Because you're not pulling it up. Personally, I don't mind over your neck. Because I know how I'm pulling it up. And I get in one there.
There it is.
Yeah.
Yes. That's it, man. This is one that if it lands, it should do a ton of damage. Alright, that's fine.
Yeah, except unless when you're not hopping,
Let your body go fast.
you're still stopping.
That's it. You guys are getting it. It looked good.
I'm doing a southpaw.
You can hop to the side just a little bit. You good, dog? Oh, you need to do water. Yeah, you need to take a seat, bro. That's true. I got some crutches if you need them for a few days. Gotta tape it. That's it, yes.
Do you want to land? Are you landing flat or are you landing back on your toes? Oh,
I can turn back if I'm on my toes.
is it bad if I'm landing?
If I miss and counter, is it bad?
Pretty bad.
It's always flat though.
I know. He does have flat-ish feet. Flat-ish feet. You got a little hump in there, dude. It's not like the sole of your foot is inverted, dude. I saw this girl yesterday, right? She looked like this in the front, but it was like this in the back. You know what I mean? That's what your foot looks like, dog. Don't over twist. I know it's hard. Don't over twist. You know who I was talking to.
So I give you my back.
Yeah, it's weird.
Have you seen it?
Time! All right. Not bad. We're going to get into a flow at the end of class. So please save the gazelle in your head. Now, the jab. There is a movement-based jab as well. Our jab, nice technical jab. Remember, I want you guys to focus, especially in fundamentals class, that when you throw these things, for instance, the gazelle, what a lot of your habits are is opening up, which you notice I just gave a big lane. So when I throw, everything stays tight, and I cover. I'll throw it the opposite side so you guys can see. And cover tight on the space. I don't want any openings, because if he returns, I want to have my hands in a home base position to defend those shots, right? So it's the same thing with your switch jab, which is the move we're about to do. Without your partner, or working with your partner if you need to get this switch down, it's going to look really silly, but I promise you it's worth it. You guys find a line just like this in your good stance, 1 foot above, 1 foot behind. Now when I switch, I'm going to switch, but you notice I land slightly at an angle. The reason that I do this is I've already pre-pivoted into the kick. Okay, so my switch jab sets up something else. So the switch, like we worked on that switch kick the other day, switch. All right, now, once I get the switch and it's really tiny and I can barely take my feet off the ground with that motion, then from there, I throw the jab. Remember, your jab is your front hand. Even though it's becoming the backhand, that's why we call it a switch jab. Does that make sense? Okay, so I switch and I jab. Notice how straight, just like a regular jab, I'm landing.
No, I can't.
I like real sports.
So, the goal is going to be to switch jab by the end of this portion. Switch, 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 switch. All right, get the switch jab, start with the switch, then jab with the switch, then switch jab, yes.
Is that what sets up the Super Bowl?
So this is one of our variations that you will need to learn to eventually learn how to Superman and where we go from there. So yes. All right, guys, let's see it. Hands up. 1, 2, 3. Switch jab, or just switch jab. Start with the switch, end with the switch jab.
Over time, you'll be able to
That one I jumped left side, didn't I?
You jump left, but jump left is still jump. See how you're doing.
How do I slide my feet without jumping?
Yeah, so when you talk about the
So I gotta hunker down.
so finish up to go back to your stance.
Now remember, today's about landing the knockout punch. This switch jab does generate enough power to hurt somebody. More extension, man.
It's like a hunker. But it's
Yeah, I want that all the way extended.
Do it again.
Yeah, now it's hard to switch, right? Switching, then jabbing. Switch jab. Switch jab.
Don't worry about the other.
Try not to hop backwards. Almost, yeah.
Not Hawaii. I mean, whether that's everything, none of it.
Alright, so you guys have this about rhythmic, which is good. But I want switch weight.
You said find a line, so just.
And I'm not worried about the switch as much as I'm worried about the name. Almost like I can practice on that long time. Good. Now bring your hands back. So the chair, go. Remember, these are individual strikes. Make each strike hard. There. I know, it's a weird one.
I'm so happy.
It's a weird one. So, my time. On the line, right? Switch. Just throw that arm with that movement. And I resettle. Do the same thing. Just looking to have this fully extended. Try to on the board with me. There it is. Slide your feet. Remember, kick a shit under the rug. There you go.
I don't know why I'm
The
doing
last
shit
one.
under the
The
rug.
last one.
That's from what?
You didn't bring it, you went. Bring it down. Pop. Pop. Whatever you want to learn with, I guess. Better. There it is, man. See what I mean? That pop you're getting out? That's all I wanted. That's it. Rather than the tie bow.
Hey, Sean T said.
Nice, Brandon.
My knees went down, yeah. My power left.
You should not even see it. Because a lot of times we're not behind that.
Alright,
So if I keep my.
time! If you are still having difficulty with that one, continue with that one. Okay? If you had difficulty, keep doing that one. Remember, in fundamentals class, this is the day that is okay to stay at one section the entire time. This is your hour to get this right. Okay? Now, with this one, it's almost it's a Ben's switch Superman or lead Superman, right? Is I'm going to lift my leg up to start. I'm going to push it back, and I'm still going to land that jab. Notice my foot shuffles forward to land. So the switch, we land on our foot. The Superman, we leave that foot up. My switch. So, with your partner, you now have the option of going switch, switch, or I can go Superman, Superman. Oops, sorry. So I'm lifting. Reason it's not a Superman, and we'll talk about the Superman in a second, is because I want to be able back to my stance. My front leg that's going on this one. Switch jab. Superman. Got it? Need to see it again.
Yeah.
Switch jab. Superman. All right, hands up. 1, 2, 3. Let's go. Lead Superman. Super jab.
I just call it Superman jab. Because that's what I think of. That's right, it's the same character. Like the Superman jab.
Let's try to just your give it a little first because it's gonna be hard. But I'm doing your so remember, Superman, you look at it, keep it back. Remember, if you need to stay with the switch, it is okay. A little better. But see how your legs go backwards. It's taking off your balance, so it's kind of burning. When I'm doing this, I'm staying over my hips. It stays back, just stays back. And I'm bending my knees. Now drop forward and you don't have to do it. That's just like something like
getting my brain.
So think about that.
Now Superman.
So after the leg up.
Super jab.
Yes, that was it. Just taking that back leg. Yeah, that was it. That was it. Yes. So that's the Superman jab. We have our switch jab, which is switch and Superman jab.
Been stolen.
I did see it.
Okay, thank you.
Nice. There it is. And remember, we're still looking for the kill shots. Yeah. Cheers, sir.
No, my arms are fine, just my spine is not happy with me. It hasn't been happy with me since jiu-jitsu.
I could do it.
Oh, wait.
Bad, but.
Do it again.
Don't have to jump up.
And same time.
That's
Again?
the one I thought.
Same time.
I'm trying to.
First landing and then. Okay. So
start
chasing Superman.
Start.
He's back.
Lift the rear.
This isn't classic Superman. Classic Superman. But this is
Yeah, stay on set. Stay on set.
See how you wound up.
That's what we did in our fight, remember? I was like, here's the Superman here.
Because that's what they teach. They're like,
Yeah,
look at the rotation. Shut down the cross.
Now, don't feel like what you're doing is getting your toe. Your leg would be back. Yeah. Now put your foot down after you're done. Good. Now step.
Maybe I'm like really down.
Step.
That was the step you wanted to do.
No, it was not.
Ow! I did like 80 of them.
No, you're good. I do these 80 over.
Andrew, we've been talking about technical, yet I see this motion. This is not a technical motion, sir. Elbows.
Was it too late or was it hot?
Yeah. That's it. Yes. That's pretty much just that. Keep that leg up.
Lift it forward, and then kick it back all the way.
There it is. It's not bad.
Stopping your momentum. A lot of the time when you throw that Superman, you stop there because you're not extending all the way. I'm kicking all the way back and then almost rocking back. Okay.
I don't know what.
So if you throw it, you can either
That way
keep in your stance and push off to be more in this kind of landing stance, or I can just throw it and land in the front. It's just how I land a lot of elbows or knees, because I step behind you. You know,
Pull that leg back. Think, yes, that's it. Think starting a motorcycle, right? You gotta kick start it. Yes.
Yeah, I do.
my option is I want your knee to stay on the.
All right, time. We're still gonna get reps of both of those things we just did, but now I'm gonna tell my partner which one I'm gonna do. The goal is to land combinations behind these movements. Now you're gonna have to pay attention because we just worked the switch jab. If I switch my stance, now I've got a gazelle and or switch jab, Superman jab on the opposite side. So I'm gonna start with my southpaw so you guys can see. I'm gonna start with my Superman jab to my gazelle. All right, then Ben's gonna pick two, he's gonna go. Now I'm gonna pick two. Maybe this time I go with my switch jab. Now I go switch jab. He goes. Now I go. And he goes. I go. He goes. You see how every time we're hitting, we're ending up on the 45? We're not staying directly in front of each other. That's really important, especially with these explosive movements. Because one of the counters you're going to find is that person's going to sit on center. They're going to throw that 3 or that 2. So if I keep my head on center, I get hit, right? So with my switch jab, there's a little step out to avoid the damage. Superman jab. Notice the angles that I'm trying to gain on these movements. Same thing with my gazelle. Angle, not here. There is always a counter there. So I know it's really small and subtle angles. That's why I set a 45 and not a 90. But try and find that 45, yeah? You're going to hit them with the first one, end up on the 45, hit them with the second one. Why does the second one work? Because if I end up on the 45, I have to adjust back. The other option is going away. I just gave him my back, I lose. So after he hits one switch jab, for instance, he's at a little bit of an angle. As I adjust back, that's where that second shot lands. Make sense? All right, hands up. 1, 2, 3. Let's go, guys. All right, back and forth. You got 2. Just go to your, if you have trouble holding, just go to your shell and your partner hit the shell. That was a Superman. Back right. Front hand right now.
Oh, yeah, backhand in a
Okay.
second.
It was, indeed. You can.
No, I go every time I mess up.
As you get better, try and bring that speed up, but remember it's supposed to be 2 kill shots. It's 2 kill shots.
Wound up like a jack in the box.
That was it. Yeah, good call, Brandon. I see you. Good call. Start at the time of my life.
Better.
Faded. We're gonna be alright. Obviously, no to what? Oh yeah, no, that's not happening.
Turn your whole body. It's very easy to see. Just work.
Hey, really quick. It's happening. We've gotten out of the world of fundamentals and we've gone into the Monday through Thursday, not Wednesday, right? Which is throwing to get to the second and third piece. That's not what we're doing. Every piece is perfect. Don't rush through. Don't go, okay, I got to throw this gazelle next. Look at my space. No, if take time, get to the right space, throw the right gazelle. Don't go through throwing the wrong things because then you program the wrong things in. This class has to be perfect. So if your partner's not throwing that proper technique, stop them, make them go again. It's okay, but it has to be the proper technique. Gazelle, switch jab, Superman jab. Back in, let's go. Take your time. I know we're trying to make it a combo.
You're good.
Remember, we're landing each
So you're
shot.
doing it back.
If you're not landing the shot, you're doing yourself a disservice. When we talk about fundamentals, we talk about being able to purchase range, hitting them at the end of the trip.
Versus. This is high. Use your back. Yeah, he's not wrong. Bring this. Once you go like that. See where
Gazelle and switch stances.
Gazelle.
It is a gazelle, but we haven't talked about that one yet.
Okay.
I gotta do some work on that one myself.
Wasn't bad, but you could like give me more stability.
I don't know that. Not me. I don't know. Oh. Okay.
Let's get it. Now back. With the second. I want you to try and spin yourself 360 with that. Don't do this in the fight, obviously your back's going to be turned. But you're throwing it and you're staying super tight. Throw that hook. I want to spin with that. Out of that hook, just rush up and spin with it. As much as you can. So now, stop yourself in line with my face. Okay? So you stop in the corner. Swing through. Think of swinging all the way through like you are doing that 360, but you're stopping. You don't want to do that 360.
Yes, you are. That's his.
Yes, but with a gazelle it's different. Since it's one shot.
See now, I gotta turn in. Here.
That. Late, boom.
You don't have any foot.
It's my arm carrying my, you know how in a Chad Mendez, it's carrying my body with that Chad Mendez? It's the same thing with a hook. Oh, I'm swinging my body into it. Stop it. Why are you sticking You're strong, lady. You just gotta push your feet out. Gotta blade on this one. Gotta blade on this one. Yes, but look, you're good.
30 seconds.
No, even if I go to the side, I'm still blading. I think your perspective is fantastic right now. Instead of fantastic. No, I don't want don't want to see you spin. I'm gonna whip that shit. Yes. I'll whip it out of my garden.
Time! Okay, we've talked on a movement variation of our 3 now. We've talked about a movement variation of our 1. The last one is the 2. Because you did the front leg Superman, you should have the motion for the Superman. The beauty is I'm just going to bring my back leg and leave it as my back leg. So I bring my leg up. Christian was showing over there, bringing this almost like a kick. This allows me to chamber this leg back. Now, small detail for some of you that are going to have problems generating power. J-Ho from Pound for Pound talks about it. He was ranked top 6 in the world at one point at lightweight, or lightweight. Is pulling this arm back as you go. So let's say I brought this leg out. I'm going to pull my arm back to wind. That's going to give me the power that I need when I come back through the punch. Now, something that you guys are doing with your jab, switch jab, Superman jab, and your gazelle is you're not getting back to defense. I know everyone in here loves hitting things. That's why we're all here. Congratulations. We have a bond. Okay? However, it's more important to me that you get home safe than it is that you land that shot. So always bring that hand back. So on my Superman, back in to my stance right away. Superman, right back, and you're ready. But you see how this is a strike. A lot of you guys are going to push with your shot, but you notice my weight stayed forward. I wasn't able to come back. You got hit and return. Even if it's that switch. Was out. I'm able to use them, get right back to what I was doing. You guys got it? Superman. Hands up. 1, 2, 3. Let's go.
Hey, Coach, you were kind of describing how
Stick the pig with the end of the spear, right?
So, would you just be situational, whether I wanted to like that or whether I keep myself? I like keeping my. I like that better, but I know the traditional is. See, I was on the angle. Tight. I'm on the angle. Now I come over. But if I'm on center, it's tight. Everything's tight. Big and stupid. Off to the side. I put my back to the face. Look, you're not going up. I go again. You did. That was way closer to my face that time. You're lucky I'm getting on mitts. Thank you. If you see that target get closer, it's because you're leaning over. I throw, I stay right where I was at. My head and my chest don't come forward. Keep going. So big on angle. Why you switch stands? Don't wind up.
One more minute, then we're gonna try and fit it together. Oh, this is a good one too. I'm gonna add this to my playlist.
I can't keep from that off that leg anymore. So I'm like, oh, I'm so
I can do it anywhere. I can throw a Superman counter, but I think for the sake of fundamentals. You can throw it any direction. I'll throw it a lot. We're talking to the side. Superman. Three, two, one, time. All right. Now, is this fundamentals? Absolutely not. All right, these are advanced movements. But when we say fundamentals, I'm talking about the fundamentals of what we're doing. So, in our curriculum, I want you to know these are not advanced movements. These are actually fundamentals because some of you guys know our curriculum, same side kick whip, same width, same side. We'll eventually talk about those. Those are kicks paired with these specific movements that we throw, right? That's super advanced, but that's why in our curriculum, these are considered basics. Does that make sense? Okay, now, your job is one person's going to go for a set amount of time. I'll say switch. Other person's going to go for a set amount of time. It's just going to be flowing between each of these strikes. Don't be afraid to stop, readjust, take a look at your feet, and make sure you throw out the right strike. So if it's me, Ben's playing defense. Just working those strikes, keeping my distance, getting right back to defense. Now, something I want you guys to always do, part of our fundamental, is you guys notice after I land, I reach that hand out and give a touch. It's because that's my measuring stick. Not only does that keep them from coming in, but if Ben was to try and counter, it's a nice way to off balance and to keep myself from getting hit. So, after you do something, check your range. Does that make sense? Okay, one person. Yes.
Are we limited to only what we were using today, or
Only what you're doing today. Only.
I can only use the jab as a switch?
Yes. Yes.
Are we practicing everything? But what if you feel comfortable just like doing switch jab?
Then do the switch jab and the gazelle, move back and forth, switch jab and gazelle. You just can only throw what we threw together.
Okay.
This flow drill is going to lead to touch sparring in a second.
Okay.
Which you may only throw what we learned today. All right, guys. We did buddy.
Oh no.
So we can't
We got 2 minutes to fill it out. And then we're going to score with only the movements we used today.
How boring.
That'll work.
Just can't even do it.
All right, you guys ready?
You're not even doing class.
Let's go, one person.
You first, me first?
That's not doing class.
Yeah,
Christian's a cripple. Leave him alone, dude. You're taking on the disabled.
yeah, exactly.
I'm not interested after I could be a
Jess, I can do this because I'm already perfect technically. So.
Are you though?
I am.
One person, fit them together. It is a very simple flow. Keep those movements small.
Extension, Ben, you get way too close. We talked about it pound for pound today. Let's go. What's the point of all that range if you're gonna fight like a little person, dude?
I like it.
I said midget in one of my videos and it just got uploaded and I rewatched it and I was like, fuck, little person, not midget.
Leprechaun. Santa's little helper.
That's it.
I'm sorry.
Don't forget to reach that front hand out. That's going to tell you your range, Ben. Brandon. Front hand tells you your range. Keep them at range. Land from range.
Fortunately, I was.
Switch rolls, 10 seconds.
And for let me bully you.
What I'm here for.
You don't want sometimes to crash it though. To have that fucking tight hook.
If I'm going to throw an elbow, yes, I crash it. If I'm going to throw a punch, why would I crash it?
I like that tight hook.
So you throw this to tight hook?
If I don't want to,
Don't worry, you'll be able to watch the video back. Don't worry, you'll see it.
if I don't want to land this.
I bet you when you watch the video back, you're going to be like, God damn it, he's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
I don't know what that was, but that was definitely not right.
Even if I like use a Superman, can you enter it and throw a tight hook?
I pulled back.
Sure. You're right. You're right.
That's my range.
She's giggling constantly. No, I think she's rocking permahive.
It's the last few days.
I can't wait to smoke right after. All we worked on. Come on, chain it in a combo. This ain't surprising nobody. Come on. There we go. Come on. Come on.
You're not supposed to hit me back.
I know I'm not, but you gotta keep going. This is for your own good, Jess. Come on, come on. No, come on. There you go. That was better.
Alright, I need to work on this. Okay.
That's all USA, yeah.
It's the cauliflower here.
Alright guys, we have 11 minutes left in class. You're now going to touch bar. Please be careful. These are, again, techniques where you notice we've had a lot of forward momentum, right? So be careful leaning into stuff because it's shit stuff. Because if you do, that person's going to counter you and you will be closer to that shot. Keep it nice and loose. Both of you hand shape. That means you're on the outside touching. This is a nice range. And believe it or not, from this range, I can switch through and land the shot. Yes? So stay at range. Use these things to close range. This is how you're supposed to get from long range to mid to short range. Again, if I go short range, it's because I'm elbowing. We talked about that. We're taking down. If you're not planning on doing those things, then when you finish, stay back in your stance, don't go forward. Alright? Get a buddy, hands up, 1, 2, 3. Only what we worked on today, people.
Thank you so much. What would you need? Thank you so much.
Alright, guys.
Only the stuff we can. Only the stuff we threw?
Only the stuff we threw today. You can't throw anything else. Over there. Now you got to taste the little gazelle. I saw that. Oh. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You'll have 1 or 2 things with that spring, because I just had it where I put it all over and hand pressure. It'll eventually, in like 2 weeks, pop, it'll feel a little bit better. I would give it like 3 to 5 days for that strong participate. There is a chance you have to go get it checked, by the way. Christian didn't think he had to get it checked.
Is this a result?
That's it. But also, yes, that's what we're going to talk about. Yes, you get out into other strikes. Oh, yeah. That's a general. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, this is for Andrew. Yeah, you may have to go get it checked out, though. I'm not gonna lie to you.
You got a lot of swelling. New buddy, you got a lot of swelling right now for sure. New buddy!
I'll be back tomorrow, boss.
I hope so.
We're smoking blunt and we chill.
New buddy!
I haven't heard of that traditional remedy.
You can beat me up. I can't go back, so I'm gonna when you get done, try not to settle here at the back. So step in small motion. Oh, yeah. There. Back your seat. Yes. Good. Okay, when you do that, try not to sit. Yes, not bad, not bad. Trust me, you can hit a lot harder than that, and I'd be okay with it. Yeah, nice. Superman. Or Superman. Superman. Return Superman. Yes. I like it, it's weird. That's what we're all here for. Okay. Yes. Yes. Take out the meat, right? Just like this. See it? No.
Okay.
That's it, right? Yes. 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 That's it, brother. Not bad at all. New buddy. Playing punching bag today. Working on people's technique.
Yes, sir.
You missed out on one.
You got so tall.
Every time you throw it, it is like
It's like opening barn doors, it's like doors.
I can do that. I know how to do that.
Christian, sit out.
huh?
Sit out. You
I
got
got
to.
one more.
Sit out. No, they got one more and then you're sitting
It's
out.
not gonna fall apart.
You're sitting out.
I'm gonna go first.
Okay. Alright. Trying to get under here, Christian. I'm watching you, dog.
I know.
You're interested. I'm glad That's how it works.
That isn't defense.
That would be great.
I'm not defense. Should I throw?
No, keep going. Keep going.
That'll help, yeah. I've heard.
Try Dominican land.
Yeah.
Thanks, Tony.
Yeah, you want to bring it. So yeah, you'll be very slightly.
That's, yeah.
Time to the wall, guys.
I got him there.
Fundamentals. Oh. Alright guys, usually this class is a little bit smaller. We have two classes today. One at 6:15 really. That's cage wrestling. We learned a little bit of jiu-jitsu. Today we worked on punch strokes and jiu-jitsu, as well as, no, that was it. And then, of course, because of that, we have a smaller class now, but no, this class, the best class to come to by far. These people are going to be light years ahead of the other people who come in and get all these advanced combos and like to jam things out. Because the truth is, again, if you do the wrong thing a bunch of times, you have a bunch of holes that someone can take advantage of. The goal is to do everything correct all the time. That's how you stay safe. That's how you get really far in this sport. That's how you keep yourself safe in the streets. So, do me a favor. Keep those hands up. Always stay in a good stance and be at your furthest range if you're fighting. If you don't do jiu-jitsu, the minute that they break that range, you're in trouble. Yeah? Kevin?
Yeah, I got it.
Man, fucking 2004 is calling. Change your ringtone.
2004 can fuck up.
What even happened in 2004? I was one. I was one in 2004.
That was a customer, which means they can go fuck themselves.
Facts.
2004.
Okay, I probably got one round maybe before I fall apart.
Ooh, striking or
Are we good? Enjoy it.
Hi, sir.
Are we starting for S&C?
You wanna get the pads? You wanna do just do striking? Wanna do a couple rounds? I don't wanna. Wanna do a couple rounds with some weed? Probably not. I already did strength training today at my gym.
Kickboxing or Muay Thai?
Just do kickboxing. I don't have the elbows.
That was good.
More or less.
You gotta take off some of the...
No.
That feel better?
That toe felt like it was gonna pop.
Did it feel better? Try to put a little bit of weight on it. Just a little bit. Yeah, better, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
And that's again doing fine, right?
I need them.
That'll be good for boxing.
Man, I hope not. I don't know what you expect me to say, dog. It's not that kind of party, bro.
Fundamentals of ball shoe guards. Today? Have we used some guards today? Warren, we used some shoe guards. There was a few like crescent kicks and roundhouses in there.
I'm sure Andrew threw him.
We sparring for this season?
No.
No.
You got 10 minutes to do whatever the fuck you want.
You're right. And then after that, we're into the fucking go time.
And I'm giving him at least 2 of those rounds, and then it's moving on.
That was a good class, coach. Those open up a lot of confidence.
They do. That's, I like them a lot because of that. Oh, shit. You guys are about to lose your time. You got 45 seconds.
I have a headband, shoe, and shorts. All right, you will
That was really, that was clean.
That was clean.
That was clean.
We got knocked out.
go. last year.
Those are, dude, I hate those. He's so good with those ones.
Yeah, and then this year,
Super easy to dodge. If you don't
15!
If you don't dodge, you're good.
Oh, he'll hit you, yeah. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nobody.
You buddy.
Thank you. We have one more round.
so for either two or three, so
What the fuck? One more time.
Can't lie, it's better than mine.
You're only gonna let me put 90 seconds? Go fuck yourself.
I have to make sure I'm getting enough electrolytes when I'm.
These all-day sessions, yeah. Honestly, if you'd like to skip S&C, today would be a good day for you because you did a lot today.
Fuck that.
Yeah, I agree. I'm gonna do it too. Be a little while later.
I actually did.
No, you didn't. Don't fucking lie. You didn't do shit today, you lying fuck.
I did.
What the fuck did you do? What the fuck did you do today? Why are you talking? What did you do? You skip pound for pound today. What'd you do when you skip pound for pound?
That's your main
What'd you do? What did you
time.
You
3 times.
do you realize that you? We'll talk about it later. I'm gonna talk to you about it later. I'm gonna talk to you about it later. We're lucky that you people. Everything that you do is paid for because you're supposed to train full time. You know that, right? Do you? Do you? Do you?
What time is it?
Do you?
Do I have time?
You could just say,
Why I gotta tell you to grow up and be a man, dog? You feel me?
you don't see that my conflict is.
Good kid. What's your conflict? Did you make any money today? You didn't make no money today. You could have went to pound for pound for free. Yeah, you have to pay nothing to be there. And I paid you. What next? What else you got for me? Lay yourself up to get laid out, Andrew. Allie and me, I'll slam back over your head. See? I know. That's why you're a bum today. Admit it. Just admit you're being a bum today, dude. Admit it. Admit it, dude. See, stop that shit.
I'm trying.
You're trying to be a full-time fighter, dude.
You wanna join me, dog?
Okay.
Yeah, different.
Alright, sure. You know what? They'll keep going.
And I'll do that
Yeah,
because
they're
I'm
good.
shoulder and my back right now. 'Cause I
Bending
can't
doesn't stop at the
heal
time.
my spine.
No, what's wrong with you, Andrew? How you gonna say you want to be a full-time fighter and not fight full-time, bro? What is that? You ever think about that? You ever think about how those two things might coincide? No. That looks good, didn't it?
Alex, are you not putting the S&C up?
It wasn't.
It wasn't up. You had the Tabata time.
Ben, give me a second. I can't do nothing. Can't do nothing. Actually, Ben, wait. Wait a little bit, Ben. Wait a little bit, Ben.
That's why I was like, that's crazy. We both have the same fucking picture. I don't know what that is. You got one too. Oh, so obviously.
Thumbs up. New people, new impressions. Let them slowly build into it.
They've been lost right here.
But I'm not.
That dude, yes. Just tell him in court. Tell him he's a bum. Tell him. Hey, he ain't even do no work today. He just took off. That's all he did. Tell him. Tell him. Just took off.
Just aimlessly.
What'd you do? What'd you do?
What'd you
What'd
I
you
have
do?
to go pick up a check. Now I got to go make some.
A check for what?
Put in some hours.
How long did it take you to get a check? You Chris lives 5 minutes from here, nigga. That's a 20-minute drive. Tell me I'm wrong. That took you 40 minutes. You could have done that after we were done with pound for pound, right? How many hours I have? 2 when I got home, right?
You also got to what? You gotta let him finish before you yell at him. You wait till he's done.
He could have picked up that check. Then what else he do today? I'm just saying, I could have, you know, he could have picked up that check before he went to pound for pound too. Okay, so we got that chore handled today. What else do we have to do, Andrew?
when you circle.
Go ahead, say you look for Flores for Gia. Because if you do, I'll tell you we had till November, dog. I'll tell you.
That's music up there.
Yeah, no, I got to tell you.
November? What's in November?
We got
She's doing something.
a minute.
So she doesn't have any private or
30.
anything till November. She doesn't want any services until
Nothing
November.
until she's done with her shoot.
So not even you?
Nothing until she's done with what she's doing. Her
No privates for you?
her manager came up and was like, "Hey man, we got."